When you're talking tarot and tarot cards, you have to immediately think gypsies. That's where tarot and tarot cards came from, despite what Google says. And remember that tarot came before tarot cards were invented. And you got to put all of this in a historical context because it really becomes obvious what or why tarot cards were invented, and that is because it became heresy to talk about the things that tarot itself was really all about. Now, tarot had nothing to do with fortune telling. Not that fortune telling and divination are not valid. They are. You can divine and you can tell future and stuff, past, present, if you will, by a lot of things. Chicken bones, rune stones, dice, astrology, and so forth, right? But in order to become a really useful and skilled tarot card reader, you've got to switch your head around with regards to what the whole damn thing is all about anyway. Somewhere along the line, we'll get into it as I cover the history of tarot here more today, that tarot is the source of every religion on the planet Earth. Before there was any religion, there's tarot. And then the tarot cards came out later when tarot became outlawed by religion. Religion, the rise of religion, the rise of the religious empire, crushed out all natural, spiritual, holistic understandings and knowledge that our ancestors cultivated for thousands and thousands of years. That was squished and squashed. Whole villages would be burned to the ground if you didn't kiss the cross or bow to Muhammad and all that. This is actual fact, historical fact, that herbalism, astrology, midwifing, nature worship, ancestor worship, that was all heresy. And your neighbors would tell on you to the presiding priest or whoever was the cleric in the community, and you'd go on trial for demon worship, devil worship, heresy. So the people of Chem, the Chemites, who later became known as Gyptians, gypsies, after they were thrown out of their own country by the Hebrews, they produced and invented the tarot cards so that they could teach their children the truths that were now outlawed. Today, the Illuminati doesn't give a shit if you know what tarot really was about, because they know that it's almost impossible for you to live that knowledge anymore. And they also know that the indoctrination of religion into the population, to the world community, is so fundamental that it's in our genetics now. People are birthed and delivered into this world predisposed towards monotheism, and are very susceptible and prone to being hoodwinked by religion. Tarot is all based in astrology, for starters. That's the big link. The astrology of every tarot card is important for a tarot card reader to know by heart. And I make charts. They're available if you look at the links in my description box on these videos of mine. You'll see that I offer like over 30 charts for a very reasonable price, charts I had to make in order to retain this recovered information. So now reading tarot cards is different than when or before I had recovered this knowledge that I share out here. Prior to recovering the knowledge that I share here about what tarot and tarot cards really are about, I was reading them just like y'all were. Then I had to change and adapt, excuse me, to the understanding. And so now, when I do a tarot card reading for anyone or a situation, even, it's a psychological X-ray examination, and the cards will reveal where the person or situation is at in regards to the union of its opposites. In the case of a human consciousness, that means the cards would reveal to the reader and to the person who's being read for, if the reader knows how, what the relationship between their thought consciousness, right brain, and their intuitive feminine consciousness, the left brain, is. This relationship is what everything and all of what we're doing here is all about. It's called the sacred marriage, the union of opposites, the first union, the first marriage. So you are your own twin flame. There's two of you. Man, there is two of you. Period. And in mathematics, 1 and 1 is 2. But in life, 1 and 1 is 3. For real. Mommy and daddy make me. Two people come together, and there's a third person. There's no other ingredients. The two come together, and the blend of the two makes the third. So 2 becomes 3, as in me, myself, makes I. So me and myself united, married, partnered, creates the I, the third I. More on this as we go through the day.